What's up, YouTube? This is Easton, and today I'm bringing you guys my first video of 2026. I haven't really been uploading as many YouTube videos as I had initially planned in 2025, but we are hopefully bringing that to a close, and I'm about to start uploading ideally once or twice a week if possible. It all kind of is just going to depend on my work schedule and what other things I have going on. Today's video is going to be a quick one. I'm just going to be talking about my running shoe rotation for 2026. So like what shoes I'm going to be using this year that I'm training with for all of my races, my marathons, halves, 10Ks, 5Ks, etc., etc. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about like what goals I have set for 2026. Primarily, I have two goals that I have set out for this year. I'm kind of backing off the marathon. I've been running marathons and training for marathons very intensely over these past, say, 4 to 5 years. And so I'm kind of backing off the marathon distance and focusing more on speed stuff. So I'm really focused on half marathon and 10K. I'm trying to break 36 in the 10K. And I know that I have had that fitness to do that before, but I've just never raced a 10K. I think I've actually already ran like a 34 something 10K before, but it was during a longer race. And so I haven't actually went out and raced like a legitimate 10K in a while. So I'm trying to break 36. I think I'm in like the 34 range right now. And then I'm trying to break 118 in the half marathon. I have attempted that 3 times now. I'm right there at it, 121, 119. I'm right in that range, so I'm trying to go under 118 this fall. And those are my two primary goals. I've been running a lot with my buddy who I'm training for his first half marathon, so I'm going to pace him, and he's going to try to go under 2 hours, which is like right at 9 minutes a mile. So we're going to be doing a lot of running at 10-minute paces for him this summer. But yeah, so to get into the running shoe rotation, if any of you know me from social media like Instagram or whatever, if you've seen my other videos, maybe you know I have an expansive running shoe rotation. And I don't want to drag this on a super long time. I'm going to make some other videos in the future about running shoes and like which brands I like, which models I like, all of those type of details. But for right now, I've got pretty much a 4 to 5 shoe rotation for all of the shoes that I'm training in. I'm not going to include any race shoes in this, but this is all training shoes. So the shoe that I'm actually about to run in right now that has become one of my favorites for easy long runs, like I'm about to run right now probably, because I did my long run yesterday on Good Friday because I didn't have to work. So because of that, and that wasn't even really a proper long run, but it's super windy out here, and like my legs do kind of feel fatigued, so I'm not going to go out for a long run today, like hard effort. I'll probably save that for sometime next week. But these shoes are the New Balance Balos. They are non-plated super trainers, I guess is what they're marketed for. They're kind of essentially New Balance's attempt to make a Super Blast. And they have Piba foam with a mix of their fresh foam, which is not a Piba, it's the other type of foam. So this is like intended to run, for marathon long runs, but for me, and the purpose that I have found this shoe for is this shoe excels for slower, longer runs for me. So like I'm doing a lot of my harder stuff faster than 7 minutes a mile, like anywhere from 6 to 7 minutes. If I'm running like 7:30 to 8:30, which is what I'm about to run right now, this shoe works really well. I don't think it's as fast as any of the other shoes I'm going to talk about today, but it is by far the most comfortable and the most protective. So like I'm probably about to run 10 miles right now at probably like 7:45 to 8:15 per mile, and this is going to be a perfect shoe for that. So this is like what I consider my recovery easy run trainer. So that's the first shoe of the rotation. The next shoe is one of my all-time favorites. This is the Mizuno Neo Vista. I think you can see it right there. Yeah, this is Mizuno's max stack height marathon trainer, and this shoe is phenomenal. This is a shoe that I will go out on long runs where I'm running a couple miles at marathon pace. I might sprinkle in some faster miles than that, like fartlek style runs. This shoe is phenomenal. This shoe has probably 300 miles on it, and you can't hardly even tell. Like, I've heard some people that say they have issues with traction in the shoe. I've had zero issues with traction. This shoe has been absolutely a joy to run in. It's super protective. It's got a nice rocker, so it's super propulsive, and it's just an amazing shoe. So another kind of long run / daily trainer workout shoe is the Mizuno Neo Vista. I use this more on my long runs of stronger effort. So if I was running a little bit faster today, I would wear this over the Veloz. But all in all, this is an amazing shoe. I love the upper. The one issue I have is the shoelaces that come on the shoe are outrageously too long. So if Mizuno has fixed that in the second rendition of this, that would be awesome. My all-time favorite daily trainer shoe, Asics Superblast 2. This is actually my third pair of them. This is my second pair of them, which have been, it actually hasn't really worn down too much, in all honesty, which I use these a lot over the winter time, so they did get a lot of treadmill miles. But this shoe has like 480 miles on it, and it is still, you know, relatively in good shape. But the Superblast 2 with the release of the 3 just came out, and so I got a third pair of these for $150. And so this is my daily trainer for any kind of like tempo stuff, any kind of speed work, any kind of just general run. This is the shoe that I'm wearing. Now, my last 2 shoes are dedicated long run shoes, meaning like I will only wear these shoes if I'm doing a long run that is very, very strong effort. So like maybe it's a long run where I'm sprinkling in a half marathon pace miles, or like, you know, tempo pace. You know, it could be anything, but any kind of long run where I'm pushing the pace and I'm going to be in like zone 3 or 4. These are the 2 shoes that I use. Asics Mega Blast, unbelievably amazing shoe. This is essentially how I describe to people. This is like a faster version of the Superblast. So if you're already a Superblast fan and you want something that's a little bit faster, to me, it's maybe not as protective and not as forgiving as the Superblast, but it's certainly just as fast, and I like the feel of the upper on this better than on the Superblast 2. So my number 1 long run shoe for 2026 is going to be the Mega Blast, and this is non-plated. I don't think any of the shoes I've showed so far have been plated. Or maybe are the... Yeah, okay, I take it back. The Neo Vistas are plated, so I wanted to correct that. But the Mega Blast, unplated, amazing running shoe. I think this has maybe 90 miles on it. I've been very sparing because this is like a $220 shoe, so I'm really only using it on runs that I'm actually applying pretty strong effort. So that's my number 1 long run shoe. And then the last shoe, I keep on moving this camera, and then the last shoe of the rotation is probably my all-time number 1 long run shoe, which is crazy because I really don't like this brand of running shoes. The Hoka Cielo X1. It is plated with a carbon fiber plate. It is an illegal marathon shoe. It's too high of a stack height for you to race in if you're an elite marathoner. But this shoe I have ran last year, because I got this in the late summer of last year. All of my long runs from last summer that were strong effort, I ran in these. I raced a half in these, and they still have a very good amount of life left. Like you can see some wear, like little spots where it's just, you know, worn down, like you can definitely see right here. But this is an amazing shoe. It's like a $300 shoe, so I would hope it's very good. But yeah, the Hoka Cielo X1, one of my, if not my all-time favorite long run shoe. So that is pretty much my running shoe rotation for 2026. I plan to make some videos, like I said, in the future where I'm, you know, getting a little bit deeper into running shoe brands and models, and, you know, just my general thoughts and opinions on running shoes, and like why I think it's important to have this or that, and just you know, just going into detail about just general running shoes. Like I plan to make a video of maybe my top 5 running shoes of all time, running shoes that you can buy on a discount that are still going to be very good, you know, what I would recommend for your experience level. Like I'm going to do some videos like that type of stuff. And then obviously I'm just going to do all kinds of like fitness and general health related videos. Like I'm obviously big into lifting weights and calisthenics, so I'm going to do some videos on that. I'm going to do a lot of videos on how to balance running and hybrid training, because I run 70-80 miles a week, but I'm still getting in at least 4, typically 5 strength sessions a week. So I'm just going to be making a lot of videos in the future that are just like educational. You know, my training philosophy. I'm actually working right now on a beginner entry-level hybrid training plan that's going to have you doing cardio or running 3 to 4 days a week, and it's going to have you lifting weights training 3 to 4 days a week. I'm going to release that on my Instagram, which is easton.a here. That's going to be free for anybody to see. You don't have to subscribe, don't have to follow, don't have to do anything. It's just free to the public. And yeah, I've just got a lot of plans. I've got a bubble run 5K this month that I'm probably going to vlog with my Insta360 camera, because I'm just pacing my buddy. I'm not really racing it, so I can hold a little camera out, you know. And yeah, that's pretty much all of the information I wanted to cover on today's video. And so if you're interested in any of the stuff and I'm going to do nutrition stuff too. I'm going to post some cooking videos and just some general information about what I eat, how I prepare my food, you know, just all different, you know, basically just general nutrition stuff. So if you're interested in any of that type of stuff or want to see more videos from me, I would very much appreciate it if you subscribe and follow me on Instagram and, you know, see what all type of stuff I am posting. And otherwise, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day and have enjoyed this video. Until next time. Bang.